It was a wonderful short line that he picked up here. You see them, they attack the outside here remarkably well. He just holds up there on the end, pulls out. Look at this short line, hits the gap in between the lazy 4th and 5th defender. Nothing wrong with the pass. He's got to take those. That's a great line off the ball, great anticipation, but you've got to execute the basic as well. Catch the ball, and they would have been level.
Well, let's see if Russia can complete a pass. They're already ahead, but they've not had to pass the ball yet. And here goes Yanushkin. Still no pass from Russia. They were, well, if he'd kept that in play, they could have been in for a second try without having to pass the ball.
Yeah, that was probably not his most creative play today, but he's been a real handful, hasn't he? He was the live wire in their first game. He was the difference, really. He opened up the opposition. He's very, very important to the way that the Russians play.
He's very much the creative force, with Ostrushko on the wing, ready to finish anything off. That's Zambelli. Well, Zambelli scored their only try of the day against Portugal. It was enough with Alba Ladejo's conversion to get them through. And they've got another European battle on their hands here. And Russia just running into his own man and crossing.
There's a little bit of lack of accuracy from both sides here. You saw France, lack of accuracy at the breakdown, going in off their feet, and then you've just seen the Russians getting confused there, and the crossing, gifting possession back to France. A little bit of composure, playing the game simply, move the ball to space, try and get some rhythm into the game.
All the possession is with France. Now here goes Alba Ladejo. Now breaking down the blind side is Gobele, gets the pass on, and France are in. Renaud Delma scored against Samoa yesterday. That's his 55th try in the World Series.
It's all about Gobele there, though, isn't it? Again, he just attacks down the short side. One defender, two defender, gets his arms free, and then just sees the offload before he throws the offload. Great pass to Delmas, open for the equaling score. Good strength by the experienced Gobele.
Alba Ladejo, the attempt. Well, they got close, good effort. Nailed one late on against Portugal, and that was the difference between the two sides. So can Russia gain some possession? Second in the all-time try list for France. Easy take, but avoids being isolated. Now Yanushkin running into two tackles, hit hard by Janet, but it could have done well to take out two tacklers from the game. Ostrushko, he goes to deck. Now Yanushkin is outside, they choose not to use him, and then breaking through the middle is the man who got the first try, Gostjusev, and he makes the stretch. Fair play, he was almost held up, but Gostjusev gets yet another try. He's fairly rattling them in for Russia in this tournament. That's four.
Yeah, wonderful line there by Gostjusev, wasn't it? Hit on at real pace as they came across, hit the hole, just pinned his ears back. Great chase back there by the French, but he scrambles, he just pains his way over for that last 3 or 4 yards, keeps pumping his legs, reaches out, just scrambles for the line there. Good commitment. Great second try there for Grigushkev.
Oh, despairing effort from Janet. And Russia have the conversion as well. So, crucial score on half-time. And it means that Russia have the lead. It's a 7-point lead.
I'm just not sure. It's just going to be who's the more effective. At the moment, Russia are coming out on top of that arm wrestle because they're doing the simple, basic things well, and that is keeping the ball and attacking this French side.
7 the difference, 7 minutes to play in this semi-final. Let's go back to Rory and Mike.
Now they get a shot, the ball's gone loose.
Offside number 2.
And there's an offside given against Mazoué.
And his coach must be pulling his hair out.
There's petulance from an experienced player. And now the French are up against it. The next 2 minutes, they'll be down to 6 men. Russia need to capitalise from this. They're 1 score to the good. That's hands in the ruck. And well, they don't want to lose another man. That was a fairly cynical penalty by the French.
They're in danger of the wheels coming off, I think it's probably the phrase to use. They just need to calm themselves down, try and get through these 2 minutes and remain disciplined.
Strushko couldn't find his teammate, a knock on. Belanger to throw to the line out. Not straight. France struggling with the set piece.
Engage.
Jan Yuskin feeds the scrum. He might have space around the outside. Well blocked in the end by Mazoué.
No hand, Takra. Stay up.
Japanese referee just making sure that everyone plays to the letter of the law at the breakdown. Jan Yuskin here has been caught, and France have swarmed in. They've got 6 men in that maul.
Far better.
A couple of efforts. So here's Albaladejo. Can he redeem himself?
No red.
Petulant yellow card, but he's back on the field and looking to get France back in the game. Well, that's great work there at the breakdown by Russia.
Yeah, it's becoming quite a fiercely competitive and tight game around the breakdown. I think both teams are getting caught up in the melee rather than actually let's move the ball to the space and let's get into the wide open areas where we can actually stretch the defenders.
2 tries from Yuri Gostjusev. Now the difference between the sides. Now Strushko having a look down the outside. Big fend as well. Russia just chuck the ball aimlessly back into their 22. France looking for the turnover. They'll need to get out of there. The ball shoots out the back. Ostrushko, big wide pass to his teammate Zivan Kotov. Now breaking through Babayev, who keeps coming off the bench in games, and he does have an influence, but that ball's been stolen there.
Back, no hand, hands up. Run away.
Interesting to see where the ball comes out, and it's on the French side. They have the penalty. We're going to have a big finish here, I think. France with 30 seconds looking for the score. Albaladejo, and knocked on by Goblet, one of the most experienced men in the French side. Well, that was a bit of a shocker from Goblet.
He's been fortunate though, because I think they weren't 10, which well, that's a bit harsh on the Russians, but the France have got one final opportunity to see if they can take this to extra time.
1 play left. The final of the ball is the prize for the winner of this game. Can France find the try that will force extra time? They might need one close to the post, so that could come into things here. Gobelet scores the try, and the pressure is all going to be on Paul Albaladejo. Well, he's a big, strong man. No stopping him from that range.
A clever play by the Russian defence. If you're going to score out wide, then let's see if you can nail the conversion. If they nail this, then they deserve their shot in extra time.
Well, it's actually Thibaut Zambelli who will have a pop. He's from way out. There's a stiff breeze here at Scotstoun, but this is to take the game to extra time. Zambelli, well, he got him through the post. Well, that's the end of the French effort in this tournament. They've been knocked out